Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Alex City and west side of the lake. It's time to celebrate because the all-new Lake Martin Pizza is open with the area's best pizza, and it's just down Highway 63 South in our town. Lake Martin Pizza of Highway 63 has a huge outdoor seating area with enclosed heated comfort, a full bar with cold beer, wine, and full spirit selection with family ownership and fun for the whole family. Dine in or pick up. It's just a short drive to our town and is hands down the area's best pizza. Like us on Facebook to see upcoming live entertainment and watch sports on our 360 wraparound TVs. Rejoice! Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63 is ready for you.
Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is coming soon to the corner of 280 and 49 North in Dadeville. This new 10,000 square foot facility is conveniently located to serve the residents of the Lake Martin area and its many communities. A branch of Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory in Opelika, Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation looks forward to serving your families and your communities, as we have since 1900 at Frederick Dean. 256-750-0381.
Planting season is here, and the Potting Shed Garden Center is happy to give you professional landscaping advice when it comes to planting your shrubs and trees. Auburn's best kept secret will have it all this fall. Mums, pansies, pumpkins, and much more. All an array of colors and sizes, along with beautiful pots and containers, indoor plants, and a great selection of other gardening gifts. It's all at the Potting Shed Garden Shop, where natural elements reign supreme. Located on the corner of Moore's Mill and Society Hill Road in Auburn.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, this is Andrew McGreer at Dunning Roofing. At Dunning Roofing, we specialize in high-quality, premium roofs. We don't build roofs that just meet code requirements. We build quality roofs with premium materials that significantly exceed our competitors' warranties. We put money on your roof, not in our pockets. If you're looking for a top-quality roof, call Dunning Roofing today for your free quote at 256-307-7601 or visit us at dunningroofingal.com for more information.
Welcome back here, everyone, to the Saturday Sports Countdown. You can call us 256-234-6221. I've had some issues on our online streaming today. We do apologize. Had several people send us some text messages. We do know that there's an issue out there, but trying to get it fixed. Not sure we'll get it fixed before the end of the show, so we'll just trudge right along for all of you out there on radio and on TV. We appreciate all of you tuning us in there. All right, let's flip over to Auburn. Last couple segments here on the show. Auburn getting set to take on Alabama A&M. Did I see they're a 50-point favorite?
Jeez, I hadn't seen.
I don't even think you have. I didn't think you had lines that big anymore. But anyway, would you Auburn will win by 50?
I think so.
I'd start there.
Yeah, I think. Well, 50 is a lot of points, but.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this, Scott. The year in 2012, which has to be unequivocally the worst season in Auburn football history, we played Alabama A&M that year and won 55-0. If my memory serves me.
Well, then if that took place, then yeah.
I mean,
I think that you go see the likelihood of that's pretty high. Just so I think you'll see some special team scores. You'll see some. What's the predictor?
99%. I've never seen one that low. Hey, they give Alabama A&M a 1% chance. Really, to be honest with you, shocked they give them a
Having
1%.
the one, yeah.
But again, this is not a knock on Alabama A&M. This is more about, look, what does Auburn look like coming out of the gate? You're not going to be able to tell much here. What you will be able to tell is, are you sloppy? Does it look like you had to call a timeout because somebody didn't know where they were supposed to be? Or is it fluid? Out there taking control, doing what you got to do, being up big, and being able to play some guys in the second half that you can try to get a lot of these guys some playing time, because you're going to want to get these guys some reps. Auburn's got depth now. Apparently, on the offensive side of the ball, they got a lot of depth. So you want to get guys touches, personally here, biasedly here. Malcolm Simmons, you and I and the rest of our group excited to see what he's going to be able to do. We'd love to see Malcolm touch the ball 6, 7, 8 times on Saturday and see what he can do with the football. I think he's going to do everything he can to get in the end zone. I mean, he is going. You better tackle him, because I'm telling you, when he gets the ball, he may run in circles and zigzag and whatever. He may do something we've never seen on the football field to try to get in the end zone, because he's that determined. I've been saying that for the last 2 or 3 weeks, but I felt pretty comfortable that he was going to end up on kick return and have a, so he's been named as the star. He may run the opening kickoff. Man, I'm telling you, if he gets an opportunity, he's taking one to the house. Look, I'm not going to diminish Alabama A&M's program down to the level of look, I watched him in high school against really good talent, really good high school teams that we had to play, and he looked like a man amongst boys against them. Look, and when you put Auburn on the field with Alabama A&M, if he gets a seam, it is not beyond the realm of possibility for him to look over and go, there's nobody over there that's even remotely on my plane. Gosh, how exciting is that? But, also with kickoffs now in college football, most of them go out of the back of the end zone, so you don't get a chance to return very many. But that this team is talented from an offensive standpoint. I think the defensive side may be where the questions are, although we've been hearing great things out of camp about the defensive line. Keldrick Falk, and then a very talented freshman in Malik Blockton. Yeah. It seems like he's going to move up there now. Amaris Williams, also another big-time player that's getting a lot of reps there. Is that concerning that you're having to get freshmen in the mix, especially in a position like that, or is that encouraging that these guys may be that good? I mean, it could be a combination of both.
Yeah, probably. I'd lean toward combination of both. However, if everything's equal, it may go with – having the younger guys step up is only going to build the program for future success. So that's another part that I'm really, from talking about the depth, how we're going to incorporate all of these younger guys who have an expectation to play pretty immediately. And, you're always working to retain guys going in. You have to keep that in mind from a roster standpoint of, pacifying people's playing time. So good challenge to have. Yeah, definitely so. All right, we're going to take a break. Stay tuned. A couple more segments left on today's show.
The new owners of Stillwater's Country Club want to welcome you to play the area's premier course at Stillwater's with our new rates. Now, play for only $35 per 18 during the week and only $40 for the weekend. Stillwater's Golf is ready to give you the area's best golf experience, and many upgrades are coming, including a lighted range and course expansion. Meet the new staff and enjoy $35 per 18 Monday through Friday and $40 on the weekends. All at Stillwater's Country Club in Dadeville.
At Team One Hyundai, it's the Summer Savings Sales Event. All new Hyundais will be sold at employee pricing, plus an unheard of $1,000 bonus for your trade-in. See our huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory at team1hyundai.com. Don't miss the summer savings with employee pricing, plus a $1,000 bonus for your trade. Team One Hyundai of Gadsden, where the experience exceeds your expectations.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SEC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Announcing Camping World's Inflation Buster camping program. You can now get into a new RV starting at just $98 a month. We won't let the economy steal your camping season. Take advantage of this very limited time offer and lock in your low monthly payment today.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday Sports Countdown presented by JR Sports Bar and Grill and Sunshine Heating and Air. A couple segments left in the show today. Again, we appreciate all of you watching and listening wherever it is that you tune us in on Saturdays. Man, it gets easy this time of year for us here, high school and college football. Finishing up a little bit of the talk about Auburn, their schedule. We talked with Luke and then kind of went down the schedule there. And Auburn opens up with Alabama A&M, and then they come in with Cal the second game. That game's a 2:30 kickoff. I'll be good and hot for that one. And then New Mexico before Arkansas comes in, and then Oklahoma. You got 5 straight home games in the month of September. A little bit odd to see it lay out that way, but it is what it is. Then you go right into Georgia before you have an off week. So 6 in a row. Really would love to be 5-0 going into that Georgia game. You got to take them one at a time. But the Oklahoma game, Oklahoma's first road game in the SEC, that place should be lit. It should be a hard environment for Oklahoma to come in and win.
Yeah, I was speaking to one of the writers at the game last night about the same thing. I was like, if Auburn's 4-0 or 3-0 going into Oklahoma.
No, I'll be 4-0.
4-0, and they get to – that's going to be a real experience for Oklahoma coming into Jordan-Hare, and I think that'll be a deciding factor in the game.
Carson Beck said, told the guy at Oklahoma, he said, good luck.
Yeah, I mean,
they're going into that place.
There's nothing like it. So saying that, I mean, we've been having all this conjecture and projections and forecasts and all that, but if Auburn really if they're undefeated going into Georgia, 9-3.
Now all of a sudden that game though, how big is that football game?
And we've just been dismissing it like Auburn can't win, but if
you're 5, if you're 5-0 going into that game, all bets are off at that point. Now again, you got to go to Athens, but the whole mental state, and then Alabama would have had to have. I mean, look, and then Georgia got to play Alabama the next week.
Yeah. So Auburn has a legitimate opportunity to push for 10 wins. And I know that sounds –
No, but they do have I think you said it about as well as you can say it. They have a legitimate push for 10. They can, if things work out, be in a situation where they can win 10 games.
Mm-hmm. And what would that do for the program? I mean,
well, I'll be honest with you. You kind of feel like that's where Hugh Freeze mentally wants this program to be this year, to keep momentum, to really kind of make a massive surge with this next class and the class after. If they win 10 games, they're in the playoffs, man. Mm-hmm. And then now you've changed the whole trajectory of what everybody's expecting and anticipating. He freezes ahead of schedule at that point.
Yeah, and that's what you just said. I think that would be the primary thing is you'd be we all kind of thought year 3 with the schedule flipping back and all of those things. But from a recruiting standpoint, having tremendous success. But if Auburn can have a 10-win season, even 9-3 though, to me that'd be tremendous, depending on how the
9-3, and you're on the cusp, like Luke said, even with Alabama. 9-3, you're in the talk.
Yeah,
for playoffs.
And if you only lost to
Georgia and Alabama,
yeah. So and maybe Missouri's probably just say that was. I mean, so you would have lost to 2 of for sure playoff teams and then 3. Teams. Yeah. So there, I like it, but it all goes back to what happens under center.
What you can't do is beat Georgia and then go lose to Kentucky. I mean, which would be the most Auburn thing that could possibly happen. But again, but this team could do that. That could be something this team, can they handle success if they were able to go to Athens and win that game, upset Georgia? Could they reel it back in emotionally to say, okay, are we business-like enough to just take it 1 week at a time, or do you have a letdown after something? I know that's all speculation. It's all hypothetical stuff, but would love to see that Georgia game, the Auburn-Georgia game, be undefeated. I mean, Auburn would be in the top 15 at that point, probably, sitting there at 5-0 with a win over Oklahoma. And then Georgia, unless they have some massive slip-up against Clemson or something, would be undefeated when Auburn rolls into Athens.
There's a lot of things to look forward to, and I think that these hypotheticals will become fact by the time we get to that portion of the season. But again, got to win game 1 and start from there. But the Cal game, slightly interesting, but them coming to Auburn,
you better not take them for granted.
Yeah.
Auburn learned that lesson the hard way last year. You don't take any of these opponents that you put on for check games. We call those check games because that team is walking out with a lot of money.
Yeah.
You don't want them to walk out with a W.
Yeah.
So Auburn had the pie on the face. It happens all the time to programs. But I think they learned a lesson last year. Not going to overlook anybody. All right, up against the final break of the show. One final segment right after this.
76% of nurses say they went into the profession because they wanted to help patients. No matter the reason you decided to become a nurse, you have all the tools needed to advance your degree at Jacksonville State University. Our Master's in Nursing program is now offered fully online and can be completed in less than 2 years. You can customize a flexible course schedule so you can receive your advanced education degree all while working on the front line. JSU Nursing, your opportunity to advance your career and serve your community.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
Main Street Family Care offers a wide array of services that allows them to treat many conditions, and they also offer primary care. In addition to these services, they also offer DOT physical exams, lab testing, sports physicals, and vaccines. They accept most major insurance plans, including Medicaid. Main Street Family Care open 7 days a week.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Yeah, I'd be remiss if I didn't say, you know, Auburn picks the recruiting momentum has been huge, and Auburn picks up, Marshall from Michigan, a flip yesterday, big time defensive end commitment. Nate Marshall been committed to Michigan since April, but Auburn stayed on him. He's got a great relationship with Coach Williams, the defensive line coach at Auburn. They're from the same area, so they got a lot in common. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility. He's visited Auburn twice. He really likes it down here. And, of course, we flipped somebody from Michigan, and the Michigan fans come out of the woods saying that we had to have cheated to get somebody from them. So, there's no way that we came up there and actually got a player. But if I were Michigan, I'd sit it out because they literally sent a guy around the country bought in disguise and hid in stadiums and filmed opposing opponents and stole their daggum plays. And then Jim Harbaugh goes, "No, we didn't, but I'm about to get out of here. I'm going back to the NFL, so y'all can have it." It's the Pete Carroll situation.
100%.
Pete Carroll cheated about as much as you could cheat, and when the fire got too hot, he said, "I tell you what, y'all take over. I'm going to Seattle." And that's what happened. And Jim Harbaugh fled back to the West Coast to coach the Chargers. So, look, man, I just think it's comical that I don't even know what's cheating anymore. Yeah. I mean, what is cheating?
I don't even know I don't think there's anything that is on the table that teams are doing that you would say is cheating. I mean, if you offered $1 and I offered $2, well, that is what it is. Or if everything's equal, then it does come back to you do have to be able to recruit. I mean, everybody, the money's there.
Let me go ahead and give a disclaimer to everybody. I ain't not going to be the last guy that flips from a program around this country from Auburn, okay? This is just the beginning. And you want to say they're cheating, you want to say whatever you want to say, but it ain't going to stop Hugh Freeze and this staff. They've recruited their rear end off for a long time, and now he's got the resources and the things to really have a chance to win a national title. He ain't letting off the gas, dude. This ain't Gus Malzahn. He's going to go get the best players in every corner of this country. He wants to own this state. He wants to dominate this state, and he has in this next recruiting cycle, and he's already got to jump on the 26 class as well. But I'm telling you, man, Ohio State, hey, none of them. If you want to be a premier program, you want to be an elite program, you look at yourself as equal. And I think that's what Hugh Freeze and Auburn look at as a perennial top 15 programs. Look, we live in the state of Alabama. We have to play them every year. Ain't nobody better than Alabama's program, and we take players from them, and they take players from us. So it just happens to be that we traveled into somebody else's state and took one of their top players, and they don't like it.
Yeah, and I mean,
period.
There's the SEC obviously knows the pedigree and of what Auburn is, and I think there are a lot of times across the country Auburn gets slighted from time to time as not being as good or as elite as some of these other programs. But I'm with you. I think that Hugh Freeze, if he continues the intensity on the recruiting trail, Auburn is going to win games because the talent level is going to allow them to. But I think, again, Auburn has found their guy. I don't want to get too hyped up on him, but I really do feel like Auburn's found their guy.
I do too. All right, we're going to end with this. This is a little bizarre. Caleb sent this over. This is wild. Major League Baseball, Alex Cora, the Red Sox manager, has announced that on Monday, Danny Jansen will substitute in for Reese McGuire at catcher, who is not on the current roster for the resumption of the 6/26 game with the Blue Jays, meaning he will not only become the first player to play for both teams in the same game in MLB history, but will catch the at-bat that he himself started and must be pinch hit for.
Wow. That's a crazy.
Can anybody process what I just said?
That's a crazy storyline there. Scenario. That's pretty interesting.
So he was traded. But is this a game that was played suspended? So he got to go put the other uniform on.
No,
he played in that.
He played in that one.
He played in that one, and now he's got to come catch. That's wild.
Yeah. So on paper, he would have had stats for both. Man, that's crazy.
That is crazy. So played for one team back in June. Game got suspended. Plays for another team, the Red Sox now, and is going to catch the at-bat, which he was supposed to be to play for.
That's pretty neat there.
And that will end the Saturday Sports Countdown. And you can take that and process that along with Michigan's fans, and they can go cry about us taking play. May come get another one if they want to cry about it. Right?
It's coming.
All right, but that's going to wrap it up for the Saturday Sports Countdown. Again, thanks to all of you for watching and listening every Saturday. We'll be back with you next Saturday for another edition of the program. For Scott Hardy, I'm Brett Pritchard saying we've enjoyed it. Hope you have. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
With summer here, the kids out of school, and fun at the lake, illness or injury can strike at any time. Whether you're on vacation or just don't have time to go see your primary doctor, visit your friends and professionals at Ivy Creek Urgent Care, located at Highway 49 South, next to Stillwater's main entrance. With a rotation of 4 professional doctors and 3 nurse practitioners, they honor all walk-ins, get you in, properly treated, and out swift so you can be back to the summer fun fast. When you need urgent, see Ivy Creek Urgent Care, Dadeville. No appointment needed.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor wants you to know the only thing hotter than the summer on the lake is the hot incentives with all Mahindra tractors and farm implements and tough Spartan mowers. Right now, get the year's hottest deals on Mahindra with financing up to 84 months or 0%. Speaking of zero, see the huge selection of zero-turn Spartan mowers with 0% interest, financing up to 60 months. See the Lake's authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, for deals that sizzle all season long.